Was that the Chimera? Welcome, Percy Jackson fans. It's me, Anna, and once again, my father is not here. I'm probably going to be saying this joke for the next 5 episodes, including this one, but yeah. Unless my dad is actually here one time when I record, but if he's here, he's going to be in his room without his computer, because I stole his computer to edit these videos. My big disclaimer of this episode is that I have read the books. Not just this first one. I've also read all of them. Just all of them. Every last one of them. Like, there's 23, 24. There's a lot of them. I've read all of them. I know exactly what's happening. This isn't a reaction to the plot. My reaction to this is a comparison of the books and all the movies and the musicals and just everything. That's my disclaimer. Get it out of the way. Anyways, so what happened in the last episode? Last episode felt really short. Like, super short. And when I was editing it, it still felt short. It did hit on a lot of things, though. Well, it had to... It didn't have an exploding bus, which was a shame, a crying shame. I will not get over that, actually. It didn't have an exploding bus. I will not get over that. It did, however, have Medusa. And I actually really enjoyed how they played out Medusa, because it's been a while since 2005, and the characterization of Medusa in modern media has changed since 2005. And I do like this interpretation of Medusa. Like, they still kept, like, her being antagonistic towards our little trio, our Percy Jackson trio. It did do that, but they still made her sympathetic, because she is the Medusa's characterization. I enjoyed it. I really did. What else happened? Percy never actually had to put in any effort to killing. I know her name. I remember it from the from editing it. Mrs. Dodds. Nope, she's just Mrs. Dodds. In the book, they always referred to her as Mrs. Dodds. We still haven't had the names have power, which I don't know if they will ever implement, because they just kind of keep saying monsters' names. I'm a little worried about that. But oh well. I'm gonna have to deal with that. What else happened? Bus, Mrs. Dodds died. Lin-Manuel Miranda was in this episode. In the last episode. I don't know if he's in this episode. He's probably in the next episode. Maybe? They have to get to Vegas at some point in time. And from what I remember of the trailers, I'm pretty sure Hermes is in the Lotus Casino. And I honestly don't remember a lot from the book, because the show's been out for like 3 weeks, and I still actually haven't like read through the book again, which means that it's me just remembering what happens a little bit better. It just also means that in the post-discussion, I'm flipping through this book, because it's the closest to me, a little bit more than I should be, because I do want to remember what actually happened in the books. Yeah, bus. They talked about Thalia at the very beginning of the episode. I almost forgot about that. Also, the show's just been all over my TikTok, everywhere, and I personally, this is a major spoiler for the end of the season, because it was a major spoiler for the end of the book. I'm putting that out there. If you don't wish to be spoiled, why did you click on this, and why did you continue after I have said things? Anyways, spoiler, because Luke is evil. There's the spoiler. I keep seeing TikToks about, like, Luke, people who haven't read the books being like, wow, Luke is hot. And I've seen TikToks that are like, these people who think Luke is hot and so nice. And all of us book readers, I now know the true feeling of I've read this book and now there's popular media on it. I now know that feeling and I feel all powerful. It probably isn't a good thing for me to feel like this. I feel all powerful with my knowledge. Because I know Luke is evil. And all of these people being like, wow, he's such a good character, he's such a good guy. And it's just like, he's trying to kill Percy. And also, incidentally, by association, Grover and Annabeth, which is really sad because he did call Annabeth his little sister at the beginning of the show. And I know exactly where that's going to end in season 5. It gets a little weird in season 5. It will be a little, it's probably going to change. It was a little weird in book 5. I'll say that. It was a little weird in book 5. But Luke is evil. Got that? Like, he's majority evil throughout this series. He gets a little redeemed at the end, but not long enough for him to not die. But like, I'm thinking way too far ahead. I think I covered most of what happened in the last episode. I liked Medusa's characterizations. Percy has never put in a single oomph of effort into killing Mrs. Dodds, and they talked about Thalia. Talia? I completely forgot how they were pronouncing her name in this. I've heard it so many different times. I personally pronounced it Thalia when I read it, but I'm pretty sure they just ignore the H when they speak it. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that. Anyways, I should probably hit play and stop rambling. We've been here long enough. So, I plunge to my death, which means we are going to the arch. Should have done this.
These are world-defining events.
I don't need the recap. I watched it last week and I edited it, which means I watched it at least 3 times through. Okay. My TV volume. Oh no, it isn't. It's like almost. Why is there a pool?
Percy, it could be dangerous for you if you don't know how to do this. One day, it could be really, really important, and I may not be there to help you. Breathe. What? Just breathe, Mommy. That's what you always tell me to do. Mom?
They attract doom. She is coming.
Oh, yeah. You're Anne. Anne? Is it...
Hey, you asleep?
Is it Kidna? Or Anne?
Yes. My father cared for me. He loved me. And to her, I wasn't a gift. I was a problem. It isn't the gods who think that way. It's everybody.
Tragic backstory unlocked.
The odds you know
You awake? I am now, thanks.
He said about you when he doesn't get enough sleep.
He never got you when he doesn't get enough in.
Wow.
I love that.
Two days into we reached Los Angeles. Anne disappeared.
Okay, Grover's tragic
Anne to
backstory.
protect the natural world.
Excuse me? Can I see your ticket, please?
Y'all have tickets, right? They do. Oh, lovely.
I know you want to take that tone with me, little girl.
Step the step.
Under arrest.
Your parents aren't here, are they?
Isn't that right, Precious?
It's okay. I'm a mom.
Oh, she's a mom, all right.
Excuse me. Would you mind giving us a little space? I don't actually think that you made that mess back there.
That's because you did it.
I just wanted a moment alone with you.
Someone smashed them in from the outside.
Well, how else did you get on the train?
They were my children.
Children? What does that mean?
It means run.
A kidnap.
If I exist for anything, it is to stand in the way of monsters like you. My little one here.
That's a piece of philosophy.
That's what a good mother does for her children. Not that you would know. You should run now.
Ow. Terrifying. It's a chihuahua. Most likely. Nope.
Except this is not all that you
The arch.
This is how you show Athena your love. A monument to the power of perfection.
It's a monument to some other stuff too.
I'm talking about what it
I
actually
think I have
is.
that same buffalo.
Whatever. We're safe here.
Smaller.
Right? Well, since our train exploded, I'm gonna see if there's another one we can get tickets
So we got
on.
an exploded
We
train.
can't stay here forever.
Kind of makes up for the whole exploded bus.
He doesn't like it when people mess with animals.
Yeah,
She knows.
I know.
So,
Before he was
It's your
your
mom's
friend,
place.
it was mine.
Nice.
I have a gift.
Certainly special. I still need a wise girl and or seaweed brain.
I don't want anything from him. He's had his chances. Honestly, you've done more for me in the past few days than my father's done in my entire life. If I have to stick with someone,
Careful. I think you're about to call me your friend. Somewhere around here, the oracle was laughing at us, but you know.
He is not okay.
what happened? I think there's stinger things for poisonous. I can get him.
You think? It's kind of sad.
Over here and back at camp.
This is a great call. Or not.
Guys, did you hear that?
You're what?
Never mind.
That looks very cramped.
What did she say?
She said my impertinence wounded my mother's pride. And that will be my doom.
Impertinence? What kind of...
Uh-oh. It's a lot of people. Now that I see the inside of the ark, I don't think I ever want to go up there. Certified afraid of heights.
Someone has to stay back to slow her down and buy everyone some time.
Take this.
You kind of need your sword, Percy. You need repent. Oh. Percy! Percy!
Science never helped me before. It wasn't gonna start now.
Man's is like actually actively poisoned. Oh, that looks so cool. I need to remember not to swear. How did that thing fit in the elevator? Ow. Honestly, the Chimera is really pretty. Horrifying. Pretty horrifying. Goddamn. I was also wondering how he was going to exit. So the giant hole in the ground? How was he supposed to get to the river? Ow. He gone. There isn't a river under there. Oh. He held on. That's also not the river.
Only someone cared enough for you to provide you with one.
Wow. So mean. So rude, actually. How is he getting into the river? There isn't a river there. Oh! That's how he's getting to the river. Oh, that means he's also getting Persephone's pearls. Or, no. That's the movie. They're just pearls, I think, in the books. It's fine. Just breathe.
You are frightened.
That water is dirty.
Breathe.
He's like, I'm actually going insane.
Bring to stand back. Trust yourself.
Poseidon. Fun fact, child of Poseidon, god of the sea, can breathe underwater. What? Why does this keep happening? I keep thinking these episodes, I honestly think these episodes should be longer. Holy crap. That was like really short. That felt really short. Yeah, that was like that was 29 minutes long. I didn't even get time to finish my tea. Holy crap. That was really short. That was like super short. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of concerned about the short episodes. Like, I know... What's their face? Someone asked if they could finish all these... AC Wolf, 92. And, like, I know my response was they have to, because they've already recorded everything. These episodes feel really short. Like really short. Like, a lot has to happen in the next 4 episodes. And they keep focusing on, like, 2 things an episode. Like, the first episode, there was, like, a lot of things. In the second episode, there was Capture the Flag. But, like, you also got introduced to camp. These episodes are really short. And I don't know. Like, is it because... Like, I read the book. I had to read it at a slow pace because I had to read Percy Jackson in, like, for class in 7th grade, and I just kind of went with it from there. I really went for it. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to touch on the fact, because in the book, Percy confused the water nymph for his mom. And they are using the just breathe line, so hopefully that gets through to the fact. I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out what non-book readers would think of this, but also I've read the book, and it just feels short. Is it because, like, when I read... I plunged to my death. What chapter is that? What page is that? I plunged to my death. 197. Oh yeah, he was on fire. I become a no fugitive. That is the truth. My only thought was, fair. Oh yeah. Okay. Had to read through that first page of the chapter afterwards, because that's what we ended on. And he totally just was breathing underwater. He was just like, I can breathe underwater. They aren't showing how Percy can't get wet willingly. Like, I know that's really hard to do in real life, which is fair. But, like, that Chimera was pretty scary, but still pretty. I need a little bit of the Percy can't get wet willingly. Like, he has to will himself to get wet underwater, which is a little, like, now that I say that out loud, Book Percy's, like, technically hydrophobic. Like the that's the correct term. Hydrophobic, when something can't touch water, when something repels water. Yeah, it's hydrophobic. Book Percy's hydrophobic in the sense that he cannot get wet unless willing. Unless, like, water can't touch him and, like, make... I can't... You know what I mean. Also, he lights, like, a hamburger wrapper on fire underwater. He can do that. That'd be cool. He also is just like, hey, I'm breathing. Wait, I'm underwater. And here is honestly a fair reaction of, my leg's stuck. I'm underwater. I can't breathe. Ah. And then he breathes underwater because he's the son of Poseidon. And episode cuts to black. Well, cuts to credits, but... These episodes feel so short. I don't know if this is a repercussion of watching, like, House of Dragons and Game of Thrones, where there's, like, just really a lot of stuff happening in an episode. Because, like, you know, there's different POVs. I don't know if this is a repercussion, but I don't know what else to talk about. I've gone through the episode. There wasn't a lot in the episode. Is this my repercussion for watching I watched Percy Jackson, for watching Game of Thrones and had, like, House of the Dragons? There's just a lot happening in episodes. Like, I expect so much more in episodes. They ruined me. Game of Thrones ruined me. I expect so much more plot. And here I have, with not a... Kronos. Okay, the very beginning of the episode with Kronos. I didn't even touch on the dreams. Yeah, in the dreams, Kronos is never directly speaking to Percy. He's always talking, most of the time, he is always talking to, Luke, you know, the traitor. You will be betrayed by one who calls you friend. Kronos is speaking to him, and Percy overhears in his dreams. But here we don't get any of that. I mean, also Percy doesn't know that Kronos is speaking to Luke. He just knows Kronos is speaking to somebody, which might be a little hard in cinema, but, like, what are these dreams? Like, also, I rewatched the episodes because I want to see if I can pick up more. And I know at the very, very beginning, there's some things I can theorize because I can. And it's mostly locations of things, because I'm not sure. But, like, you know, the very, very beginning of episode 1, before they rolled, you know, the Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief, you know, that whole thing, or Percy Jackson and the Olympians. So, that's the same spot. That's the same spot in his, like, first dream with Kronos. But now all of the dreams with Kronos, he's in, like, a desert, and it keeps opening up. And I assume, I'm making an assumption here, I assume the giant hole is Tartarus. Not tartar sauce, Tartarus. You know, the hell of, as close as you can get to hell in Greek mythology. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening there. But also, I don't remember Kronos directly speaking to Percy. And I just need to reread the book. What am I doing? I should just reread it. I'm forgetting so much. It's right there. I have books right here. I have in hand. Did I seriously only pay $4 for this? Still have a price tag on this. Anyways, distraction aside. $4. I must have gotten that at a resale shop. Yeah, has to be Tartarus. Has to be. Look. I need to figure out why Kronos is speaking directly to Percy. This is gonna be my Roman Empire until I figure out what's going on. 'Cause they made some changes from the books to the TV show. They have to. It's a different medium of entertainment. Which means I can technically theorize. I know the major plot, but the small changes change things. I need to know. I also need to remember what the pearls are called again. Like, I can actually just look this up. It's... Yeah, never mind. There aren't pearls. Where does he get the pearls then? Like, they get out of the underworld. Now I need to remember how. Okay, it's fine. I will figure this out. I'm gonna write down in my notes to reread the book and figure it out. And I will inform you how he get the MacGuffin he gets to get out of the underworld. So I guess I will see you in the next episode, because I genuinely don't have anything else to talk about other than me sitting here reading the book, eating the popcorn that I barely got through. I thought I'd get through this popcorn. This episode was 30, it was 29 minutes long. These episodes are just really short. I'm gonna edit this episode. I'm gonna cut out me reading the book for like 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna reread the book, okay? I'm gonna actually do it. I have no other choice, because I just keep getting confused. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!